Hi, my name is Lucas Mulaney, and in this video I will teach you how to use a volumetric pipette. Now the first step in using a volumetric pipette is to measure the temperature of the water that you are using. Now, in our case, let's look at the temperature. It is about 24 degrees Celsius. I'm going to go ahead and record that in my notebook. Now the next thing you want to do is take your 50 milliliter beaker and record the mass. The first thing you want to do is hit the tare button to make sure it measures 0 on the scale. Next, you place your 50 milliliter beaker on the scale and record the value. .08. All right. Our next step is taking our volumetric pipette and the pipette pump on the opposite end of the pipette and measuring about 10 milliliters to the 10 milliliter line. Now when you do this, you want to try and get the water a little bit past the 10 milliliter line and then let some out into the beaker. But make sure to not get any water into the pipette pump. Now, use your thumb to relieve pressure and make sure the meniscus gets at the 10 milliliter line, like that. The next thing you want to do is take a Kim wipe and just make sure there isn't any extra water on the tip of your pipette. And then transfer the water into your 50 milliliter beaker. Now once this is finished, there's going to be a little bit of extra water at the tip of the pipette. Now that's okay. The reason that there's a little bit of extra water in there is because the pipette's actually designed to just leave a little extra in there. Alright, we are just about done. Alright. Now the next thing we do is measure our beaker with the water in the beaker. Alright. Let's hit the tare button again to make sure it measures 0. Place our beaker on and measure the value. Alright. Now, the next thing we do is perform some calculations. We want to find the difference between these two values to find the mass of the 10 milliliters of the measured water. So you do 41.128 minus 31.208, and you get 9.92 grams. Now, in order to find the exact volume of the water that you measured with your volumetric pipette, you want to use the density of water, which is 1 gram per milliliter, and use the density formula, which is density is equal to mass divided by volume, to find the volume. So volume is equal to mass divided by density. So the mass of the water is 9.92 grams over the density, which is 1. Now you divide these. And you get 9.92. So the actual measured value of your water is 9.92 milliliters. Thank you.